Hey guys, John Bergsman here. Marquette County, we're here at Greenwood Reservoir. I made one cast, already lost a nice smallmouth. We had a little battery problem this morning, so we're gonna start this show off the dock.
Small fish. I mean, this is a little tiny one.
Little man.
But they got to start this size. Actually, it's a Rocky, and it's a big Rocky. Look at the size of that thing.
That's a world-class Rocky.
It is. That's almost edible.
Well, we ought to almost bring it to the guy.
Look at that thing. Put her back. 7.5 from the East German judge. Fish.
Fish.
Pike, little one, something.
Something little pike.
Pike.
Yeah, they should be in here because they'd be feeding on the little bass. And any frog that would swim. Oh, I see there's cabbage out here, that's why.
Nice.
So it's right
on the points.
The points.
Yep. And we can do that all day.
Yeah.
Good job, John. Nice jump.
Let's get him this time in the boat.
There he goes.
You show him off, Scotty.
Yeah, you want me to stick my hand in there?
Yeah, I ain't sticking my hand in there because it's got a KVD splash and a big fish. And I broke a big one off around the last point. We've struggled early to figure out the pattern. We think we've got it. Stay tuned for an awesome show.
Another nice one.
Yep. Yeah. See, I think there's fish here is what I was gonna say. I think there's fish here, Scott. We needed this point. We needed to figure out what the heck was going on. Because whatever we had done to this point had been wrong. It's getting a lot more right.
Yes, it is.
Oh, awesome. Little sexy dog.
Yeah, sexy dog on this one.
Little sexy dog action. I got a pliers right there. I'll tell you what, we've spent 2 hours, Scott, trying to figure out, talk about it, where these fish are at.
Yeah, so we've been it's post-spawn up here in the UP, so you can see these fish are long and skinny. They're all done spawning. What they're doing is they're moving out of these spawning pockets and spawning bays, and they're setting up on these outside points, getting out to the main lake. So now I think we actually got it figured out, so we're gonna have a lot of fun for the rest of the day.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Angler Quest, built with purpose. Traxstech, the ultimate fishing system. Strike King, tie one on. Garmin.
Fish.
Oh, nice one. Nice fish. Somebody is. Somebody's by that one. A nice one. Wow. Wow.
Healthy.
Wow.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Look at that. Talk about that presentation.
Well, John said, there's nothing up by those logs. I said, well, there's gonna be.
Bam!
Yeah, just a straight king structure bug.
Explain how we're varying our presentation, Scott. I mean, we're doing two completely different things.
Yeah, you're throwing that KVD splash and I'm throwing the rage bug behind it. And I'm just kind of doing, you know, just throwing at separate targets while you're just kind of getting it all around the rocks. But yeah,
That's a good one.
He was right on the end of the big old tree there. They're long fish, like I told you. They're just long here.
There might be another one.
Yeah, he was spitting up a bunch of crayfish on the way up, so let's get him back. Fish. Little guy.
I'll let you bass him.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect. Hold them up for the drone.
There you go, John.
Nice one.
Oh, good
nice.
jump, good jump.
It says, there's gonna be something right there. Yeah.
Boy, they're all about the same size. They're all that 3.5 pounders.
Yeah, they're beautiful fish.
You're saying, Scott, go in there
Scott,
and get it,
go
right?
in there and get that thing. Show that right to the camera. Look at the way they hit that thing. When they want it, Scott.
Oh yeah, they're definitely getting it.
Oh yeah. Beautiful, beautiful fish.
Having a great set of pliers makes a big, big difference.
I tell you what, that Ego pliers too is treated, so you notice every time you fish with me, there's no corrosion or anything on there.
They're very smooth.
I love it too, and I just leave it laying in the boat. I mean, I don't try to keep it protected, but show that off in the sunlight. Oh, awesome fish, Scotty.
All right, let's get her back.
Looks like I caught a big one.
You did. Well, we
I
got
caught
her.
a Scott. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Fish. Scott saw that fish. I'll go back in there for one more cast. Got him. Fish.
I got net. Another nice long fish.
Another nice one. Yeah. KVD splash.
It's the bomb right now.
Turn that to the light though, Scotty, and show that brown, beautiful brown fish these are. I'm telling you what, and that one literally I paused and he slurped it. Just,
Yep.
He didn't hit it, he didn't smash it. Awesome, awesome fish. Guys, Greenwood Reservoir in Marquette County, having a day here. Fish number 6 early in the day. Good job, Scotty.
Let's get him more.
Oh yeah, look at that classic structure I caught him on.
Yep.
That's why he was there. I'm just saying I'm not sure there's
Fish.
Yep. I think there's fish here. That's what I said. I think there's fish all along this bank that I've been fishing. Where's that net?
Oh, he's good.
Oh, okay.
We got him.
Oh, nice fish too.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny because I just tied this on,
Yeah.
and this is actually that new scound bug that they came out with.
Well, show it off.
Yeah, absolutely. So what this is, it's actually a crayfish looking type bait, but with the rage tails on it. They call it a scound bug. It's great on a Carolina rig, but I like just throwing a Texas rig for smallmouth also. Obviously, it works. Let's get him back.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Kraft, the toughest built aluminum boats, bar none. Dreamweaver, home of the revolutionary Spin Doctor. Lose, feel the difference. WavePro, best ride on the water.
Hey guys, John Bergsman here live on the water. Hopefully you're having a great week. We've been out fishing and filming this week, and we've been out a couple places, and I'll tell you what, I got two great reports for you. First one coming to you from right where we are, Portage Lake in Onekama, Michigan, and a lot of the western side of the state lakes, the inland lakes that are either connected to or close to Lake Michigan, have been firing great. So we've been largemouth, smallmouth fishing here in Onekama, and we're fishing the weed lines, and I'm telling you what, if I give you one single piece of advice, it is fish where there are weeds. Now, we fished a lot of water that didn't have weeds on discoloration breaks and stuff, did not have any success, but when we got into cabbage, throwing cutter worms or throwing tubes or throwing wacky rigs on zeros, I'm telling you what, we caught tons of fish. It was awesome fishing. So, concentrate on weed edges. We were in 10 to 15 feet of water where those weed edges were, and the cutter worm seemed to work great right through the cabbage. If it was more sparse, you could throw that tube with a lot of effectiveness. Concentrate your areas around structure points like marinas, boat launches, and steep dropping shorelines that offer good weed growth. Now, that's inland lakes. Now, if you're out on the big lake, the salmon fishing's been fantastic. From basically from Manistee all the way south to Holland, they've been getting really good reports of kings. Now, those kings seem to migrate away in the middle of the summer, but they've come back. Mark Rapson from Holland, from Black Pearl Sport Fishing, gave a great report. You can go on our Facebook page and check that out. A lot of the charters from Ludington and Manistee are telling me that they're doing really, really well. 8, 10, 12 kings a day, which is really good fishing. And of course, the trout fishing up here just north of Onekama here where I'm at today, in the barrel, which local guys know what that is. The trout fishing up there has been really solid as well. So that's the west side of the state, both inland lakes and on the salmon side. Let's go to the other side of the state. Earlier this week, I was in Saginaw Bay, and Saginaw Bay was kicking really, really well. There was lots of fish being caught. Now, I fished with boogie shads or Walleye Nation Creation 2-hook crawler harnesses. We were fishing those around Callahan Reef up north towards the Hogback on the east shore, and there's also a really good predictable bite going on by buoy 1 and 2. Now, the buoy 1 and 2 fish, you might have to go downstairs with spinners with 3 and 4 ounce bottom bouncers, but that fishing has been very, very good. Also, pay close attention. I can't emphasize this enough. If you're fishing the bottom and your bite dies on you, that probably means the fish didn't quit biting. It probably means the fish rose up in the column, and you're going to need to start getting some baits up. And so there's several ways you can do that. I like to use tadpoles or snap weights. A lot of guys also will just pull 2 and 3 ounce bottom bouncers behind their offshore boards. That works really, really well. I like to run boogie shads at the same time as I'm running spinner harnesses. Now, the boogie shad, a number 5 boogie shad, is a Walleye Nation Creation crankbait, works really, really good at slow speeds, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. That bait is working really, really solid. So it allows you to troll crankbaits on your outside boards while running bottom bouncers or tadpoles or whatever you're comfortable with on your inside boards, giving you the ability to run both crawler harnesses with meat as well as crankbaits at the same time. Why is that important? Because sometimes day to day, you don't know even during the day when fish will want a crankbait or a crawler harness one over the other. And by having both out at the same time, it really gives you the opportunity to hone in on that bite. So no matter where you choose, get outside, enjoy Michigan. The weather's been phenomenal, and we'll see you next week here on Fisherman's Digest.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Offshore Tackle Products, FlowFast, world's leading portable fluid transfer system, Drotto, catch and release boat system.
There's fish.
Fish?
Yep.
Eat him. What is it?
Nice one.
Nice one. I like nice ones. You said it looked fishy.
It looked fishy.
Yeah. Way to go, Scotty.
Well, that's the big thing. I mean, we just turned around and went over to the windy side.
Yep, I've got the trolling
You got
motor.
it?
You
Okay.
talk to the camera. Explain what we did because it was killing us.
Yeah, we were over on the leeward side of the wind, trying a few pockets on the other side, and you know, they should have been there, but they just weren't. We got over here on the windy side, first cast. Nice little fish. Get him back.
Beautiful fish. This island is rock. It's crazy.
There's one.
Yeah, that's a real one.
That's a real one.
I see it. That's a real one, Scotty. Yeah. Yeah. Scott goes, that's a real one. Wow, nice jump.
Wants to go under the boat.
He does. He likes the shade of the boat. Oh, got it.
That's a nice one.
We got perfect sun angle too. Just talk about this base presentation you're doing, because a lot of guys don't fish a bug enough, do they?
No, they really don't. I mean, usually we're pretty target orientated. We're flipping a bug or something like that, but I'm actually just throwing it out here on these rock bluffs and rock walls. And these fish are just, they think it's a big crayfish. This is the Falcon Lake craw color, one of my favorite colors for everything, but it perfectly mimics a nice big crayfish, so.
And when you fish that, you just let it sink all the way to the bottom, right, Scotty?
Yeah, just picture it in your head, just visualize what a crayfish looks like crawling across the bottom, then give it a little pump once in a while, and
Right.
like it's trying to scoot away, but that one hit it when I was dead sticking it.
Fish.
Yep. That's a smallmouth.
I heard the slurp. The telltale slurp. We're fishing our way back to the boat launch. And another nice little keeper. I love the colors of these Greenwood Reservoir bass. Look at how thick they are. Beautiful fish. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Slurp that right off the surface. Guys, we're having a day. Look at that. Beautiful. So hey guys, for today's segment on what tackle we used, I used the KVD Splash in the bone color. Now that's a really, really effective bait when it comes to top water fishing. Also earlier in the day, Scott threw a little bit of the Sexy Dog in the full size, right Scott?
Yeah, that's more of a walking the dog style bait, and it's a totally different presentation than what you have, totally different sound, so.
And you cover a lot more water with a Sexy Dog than with the Splash.
Right, we're working it a lot faster, and then later on, you know, I've been throwing the Rage Bug. This one happens to be the new Crawdad color. But between that and the Falcon Lake Craw, I'm just pitching this out just like I normally would and dragging it back just like a crayfish. So.
Yep, and it looks like you got a pegged, what, 1/8 or 1/4 ounce weight?
Yep, pegged 1/4 ounce tungsten weight, 4-aught hook, text pose, so you actually have the hook's actually sticking out, but then I just pull it back and just put it over the point there, so.
Beautiful. You know what, 2 completely different presentations, both of them working to put fish in the boat today.
Absolutely, and all day.
Exactly. Let's go get more fish. Fish. Yeah.
It's a good one too.
Ooh, it's a good one. He's on the rock.
He's over it now.
Oh, yeah.
We knew there had to be one set up in here.
You just said, there has got to be a fish here. Well,
He
that's
thinks
good one,
he
too.
thinks he's a good one.
Oh, he's a good one. Ooh. He overran the boat.
He sure did. I tell you what a day. We had a lot of fun.
We did. Hey, thanks for joining us today. Thanks to Scott Cormier, our resident bass expert here from the UP. Thanks to the area of Marquette. We're here at Greenwood Reservoir. If you're looking for a great smallmouth bass opportunity, this is a really scenic place as well. Check it out. Otherwise, go to Marquette County and get on their website. Look at all the amazing lakes they've got here. We'll see you next week on Fisherman's Digest.